Just going to look at combinatorics and which type of question, like how do you pick what it is? Is it a permutation, a combination, or even further still, is it a pigeonhole principle question? Okay, so when you're looking at what type, if you're looking at permutations are ordered. So you have to ask yourself, does order matter? So if order matters, it would be a permutation. Key words are like, how many ways can you arrange? How many different orders? And, you know, things are like, you've got pin numbers. That's an example. Telephone numbers. You've got numbers, you know, the digits in a number. We're looking at the digits. Remembering that there are actually 10 digits from 0 to 9. Okay. Other things that we put in order is sometimes we put people in order, and we put them in order in a line, which is like n factorial. We use the box and put it in, place it according to the condition. You know, like maybe 2 people must be together, or 3 people must be together, or not together. Okay, so you can do it in a line. You could also look at ordering in a circle. Okay, so other things where you might pick 3 people from 5 to be vice, captain, and secretary. So you know the difference between just picking 3 people and picking them for a position is the difference between a permutation and a combination, or where order matters. So see how we're picking them for certain positions, for vice, captain, secretary. Or if we're picking 3 people, you pick to seat in like a theatre or a rowboat. And the order matters. It matters exactly where they sit. Are they in the front row? Are they in the back row? So order actually matters. That is a permutation. So if the order matters. So things again, you've got pin numbers, telephone numbers, numbers like, what about racing, like races, like horse race, people race, first, second, third. Because when you're looking at that, they have what's called position. So if the order matters and position matters, and you're not just picking 3 of them, then it is a permutation. And the best way to work that out is to use the boxes. And you always seek or pick the restriction first. So you sit, or you know, if you have A and B must be at the ends, then you can do that times 2, and then you do the rest of the people, like 3, 2, 1. So always do the restriction first. If you're in a line and like 2 of the people want to be together, put them together, count them as 1, and then add them to the other people. So this have 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is 5. So that's 5 factorial, but remember the 2 factorial within themselves. Whereas if you were doing the same thing and you're in a circle and you want to sit 2 people together, the A and the B, you fix those 2 people and say we have 4 more people left, then that would be 2 factorial times 4 factorial, because that's 4, 3, 2, 1. They can be arranged in 4 factorial ways, and the 2 factorial is for the A and the B, because they could sit either side of each other. So all of these things have order, even if like you're looking at, you know, a 4-digit number, and that must be greater than 3,000. So it might be greater than 3,000. You only have 3, 5, 7, 2, 1 to choose from. So in order for it to be greater, then you always do your restriction first. So greater than 3,000, you could do 3, 5, and 7. So you will actually have there 3 choices. And then once you've picked one of them, then you have 4 you picked one person, we're putting them into a 4-digit number in this question. That'd be 4, 3, 2. That's if you were making a 4-digit number. If you're making a 5-digit number, you'd have to do that one, and then you'd have to have another 1, 2, 3, 5 numbers. Okay, and this one would still be 3. Then it'd be 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you have to add it to the other one, because that would be 5 digits. This is 4 digits. If you were picking like 3 people to put them in from 5 people, to put them in a particular seats, and be 5 times 4 times 3. Okay, so all of those things that kind of have order kind of matter. So think of numbers, even words. When you have words, the letters, you arrange them and you just divide out the repetition. So like if it was ABBA, it'd be 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial, 2 factorial. Okay, so here's the thing. If order doesn't matter, and you just picking people, those sort of things, that is NCR. Okay, so that's NCR. Because what you're really doing is you are dividing out, it's n factorial and n minus r factorial. What you're actually dividing out is the r factorial, where the people can be arranged within themselves. But if you just think when it's a combination, you just use this NCR button to do it. So for example, you pick 3 people from 5 to be on a committee. Now you don't care about the positions they hold on the committee. You just care whether they're actually on the committee. So if you were looking at combinations, so the combinations, they are unordered, or order doesn't matter. It is NCR, so it's pick R people or things, items from N. And things that do that, like you might pick a team, to play like a sport. You might pick two players to play, 2 players from 5 to play tennis. So you pick 2. You might pick 5 for a basketball team from a team of 10. But it's mainly just choosing people to be part of a group. Okay, the order will not matter. When you do the permutations, you're looking for things like the number plate, digits in a number, ordering people in a line, in a circle, and remembering a table is the same as a circle. Maybe you're ordering for, positions on a committee. So position, P for position, permutation, another key word is arrange. Whereas this one, you're just choosing the people or choosing the group, and you don't really care about what order you pick them in. It is unordered. That's a permutation. So let's just do 2 examples. So in how many ways can you pick 3 people from 5 people to be on a committee? So if you're just picking them on a committee, then that would be, you would just pick 5C3, 3 from 5. But if you're picking them on a committee as captain, vice or treasurer, so you want them to be captain, vice or treasurer, you need 3 spaces. So captain, vice or treasurer, so to be 5 choices for the first position as captain, 4 for the second, and 3 for the treasurer. If you were going to, when you're picking your committee, if you were doing that one and say, you could do it with conditions, or even with this one, any sort of conditions, you must do the condition first.